for the Euro rods. So Lakeside Cup for the Euro rods. That'll be coming up a little bit later on. So as the cars come round on their first lap, it's 5:07 Jake Ashby leading around at the moment, and it looks like Jay Jones 221 with a slight problem on that car, and Jay comes back on the track again. Well done, mate. Young Poppy just finding her feet. Like I say, there are 6 to 10-year-olds out in the cars, and if you have a little look at young Poppy there, you can see how small that young lady is as she comes round in that beautiful Brantwood machine. But 5:07, that's your leader coming down the back straight, being chased hard by 66, Josh Perfect there. So 758 Ben Witherell having a little look. So we've got 3 cars having a great little scrap for this lead here as they make their way back towards the commentary position. And underneath us they go, 5:07, 66 and 758, first, second and third. And then I think it's 287 in fourth at the moment, so Jaden Stewart for 231, 599. But we'll have to wait for confirmation at the end of this one, but these 3 without a doubt are having a good scrap. Now 66 is reeling in the 5:07 of Jake Ashby there, and Josh having a good look. He's having a good little look around the outside, but 758 Ben Witherell opens up a gap on the inside and he goes up into the lead. So he takes that lead spot away from 5:07 Jake. Jake goes back into second position, coming back underneath the commentary position again, and it's 758 Ben Witherell, 5:07. That's Jake Ashby. And when they come, they seem to have settled down into these positions. So 758 Ben Witherell now, little scrap going on behind him for second with 5:07 and 66 as they go around the pit turn. So as I said, it gives these white tops a great chance out on track to find their bearings. Some of these drivers are pretty new, as you can see, 221 and 599, both newish to the world of Ninja Sprint racing, the junior formula, very, very popular formula up and down the country, as I'm pretty sure everyone's aware. But there goes young Poppy again, 599. I mean, she is definitely getting quicker, that goes without saying. So it looks like the 2-lap board coming out, and it's Ben Witherell in 758 leading this first race round for the white grey drivers in the Ninja Sprints. And the last lap marker ball being made ready with 5:07 still being hotly pursued by 66. And Josh Perfect in 66. He's having a little look around the Jake Ashby car, and that little scrap there at the second position as they go around the pit turn. Looking quite good as Josh goes up the inside. Well, a good manoeuvre there, and he goes up into second. And I do believe this will be checkered flag this time round. As the flag gets made ready, it's 758 Ben Witherell to get the win in the white grey Ninja Sprint first heat race. Josh Perfect second, Jake Ashby gets third, and then we'll go to lap scorer for confirmation on this particular group with the red grade over there on the far side. Blues up there on the apex of between turn 3 and 4, and the yellows just coming up underneath the Raceway Tavern now. And as we come off on the first of so as they'll settle down, we've got Alfie Witherell out there in number 58. That's the older brother of Ben Witherell, the winner in the white grade Heat 1 race earlier. But yellow, blues and reds Heat 1 race on track now, and underneath us 268, absolutely flying at the moment. Harry Fry out there, 327, coming down the back straight over there with 58. Just looking at 58, he goes underneath 605, Charlie Soane. So 327 in that second position. Now 610 Billy Sanford right from the back of the grid. He's already up into that 5th position, and he's starting to reel in the cars ahead of him now. But behind we've got the 207 car of Anthony Weaver, young Anthony Weaver there with 239. That's Louis Smith in 239, also from the back of the grid, and 278 Hayden Reaney bringing up that rear position at the moment, and they come 268, absolutely flying. That's Harry Fryer. Now look at this scrap for second here. 327, 610 and 58. Now 610 Billy Sanford, one of our top drivers over here in the 6 to 10 year old Ninja Sprint group, and he's battling for that second position. I don't think anyone's going to close in on this very fast charging 268. So Harry Fryer doing a great job at the moment, and he's quarter of a lap in the lead over everybody else. But Billy Sanford, he's trying to work his way around and in and out of those cars there, and it looks like he's up into that 3rd position. So 239. It's Louis Smith going with him. He goes up into 4th. So this is where it's happening here as they come underneath commentary. The leader come past the pit gate over there on the far side, down the back straight he goes. But 610 Billy Sanford now up into that 2nd position. 2-lap marker ball being shown to the cars when they come past us here with 268. Harry Fryer there doing a brilliant job out on track at the moment. Red flags out on that one, red flags on that one with a lap and a bit to go. And who come into the fence of info. And away we go. Going to be quite hairy because they're not used to. That's the first time it's ever been tried out, and without the wings on top, it's going to make for a bit of a hairy ride, that's for sure. But the lads out there, Sammy Milam, he got the win up here last time with when they had the wings on. That was a few metres back now. Sammy done a really good job out there with about 4 or 5 machines, and he's extremely smooth. But it's nice to see him out there. 600 brake horsepower of so they're running the 350 cubic inch Chevrolet engine in these, and pretty much a full-blown American straight engine, purely for racing. But this is the first time they've ever tried this out, like I say. And they're definitely getting quicker. We'll try and get some lap times in as we go up for their second dash a bit later on. Yeah, Sammy's good. Here he comes. Makes it look so smooth, young Sammy. Sammy, former junior saloon car champion, amongst other things. Big St. Connor, long-time stock car driver, and pretty much he's done quite a lot over the years. But enjoying himself nowadays in the sprint cars. And Paul Haralandu, I think this is only his second ever meeting in that car, and it's the first time out without a wing on top, so he won't really know much, he won't really know the difference. He's out there enjoying himself, that's the main thing. Paul Haralandu in the red car, just coming underneath us now. Well, Sammy and his granddad Vince just behind him. Sammy's tempted him to come on. So Vince just can't close in on young Sammy there. Oh, Granddad getting very close to the wall over there on the far side. Oh, be careful, Vince. As I say, Sammy in the... oh, wow. Vince really giving him some now. So the checker flag getting made ready, and that will be number 9, Sammy Milam with the win. Vince O'Connor putting on his show in number 6, and Paul Haralandu coming out in 3rd. Good start. i.e. you're allowed 25mm offset camber on the front and side wheel only. So some nice looking little machines out there, and Alfie Jenkins in a little, he's already in trouble with number 12. So can they get going now? We're just having a look up there. We could go for, no, well done, number 12. Bradley Peters getting himself sorted out. 24, Corbin Lord in trouble. So Corbin pulling on to the centre. Well, so as we settle down into heat 1 of the junior hot rods with 27, that's Lily Mae Burbridge doing a brilliant job out there at the moment, leading them down around the track. So 27 coming round and approaching the commentary position, long way down to second place, and that's number 16 Aaron Blake with number 11 Gracie Lou Burbridge back there in third at the moment. Long way between first, second and third. We've got a good scrap going on behind, and we've got some of our top drivers there. Albert Webster in number 2. On the inside we've got 59, that's Murray Austin, just making his way up into that fourth position. 35, good old Steve Chandler down there, plugging away in the Nissan Micra. We've got the very rapid 714 Reese Peters, fantastic little machine that one, he does well. But Albert Webster, you may have noticed the number 2, little Citroen C2, beautiful little machine that one, sponsored by South East Timber and Damp Preservation, and none other than AMD Tuning, the British touring car team, sponsoring Albert in his junior hot rod racing. So, as you can see, number 16, Aaron Blake, wheeling in with number 27, Lily Mae Burbridge for that lead. So, good little scrap for third between number 11, 35 and 59. So, that's Gracie Lou in number 11, but 59, and oh, 27's gone. I wasn't even watching that, I missed another one. And everyone being made aware that young Lily Mae's up there, and that young lady gets racing again. Her mum, Lily Mae, and her sister Gracie Lou, their mum racing in the street stocks. Tracy, she'll be out in the street stocks a bit later on. Well, Steve Chandler with a problem on the 35 car, and I think he's going away tomorrow as well, him and his dad, him and Eddie. His dad's a nice bloke, Eddie, and let's hope they can get that sorted out for a night's racing tonight. So, as we go round, number 16, Aaron Blake, that's your lead at the moment. One lap left to go for young Aaron. Now 59 out there, Murray Austin all on his own. Never got a good drive being put in by number 11, Gracie Lou Burbridge from Albert Webster in number 2, and then 714 Reese Peters, followed by number 12 and 754. But a win for number 16, Aaron Blake, is going to be a second for Murray Austin in 59, and a third for number 11, Gracie Lou. We'll give you a full confirmation on that. Payne and 24, Mark Payne, both together over there on the far side. 133, that's TJ Emberson, Terry Emberson, and he's always pretty rapid at the front of the grid. Keep your eye on him. 113, one of our top drivers over here, young lady, that's Lauren Simmons, and she's pretty rapid as well. 47, that's Jason Hilliard with 169, James Prosser at the rear of the grid. So as we settle down into Heat 1 for the Euro rods, 1400 cc's of machinery. So, as they'll settle down, it's Ted Rowley, 69, leading them underneath Coventry there as they go through 115. Georgie Simmons with a problem on the one of the Simmons' machines. Oh, what a shame. And oh, over goes. Who was that who went over? 169, James Prosser. So White Yellows, we're going to quickly check him out. Single file for everybody. Wow, that was a rollover. I just caught the tail end of that, and marshals are just trying to get the thumbs up off him, make sure he's okay. God, well done, mate. That was a good one. He didn't quite go, did he? Managed to get it back down again, but seems to be okay. That's the main thing. I don't think that car will come back out properly, will it? Looks like he might have a bit of suspension failure there. Yeah, so retirement for Johnny. He's really found his feet recently, and Anthony doing a brilliant job out there on track. Yeah, 23, that was Dan Spinner in the multicoloured machine. Back there in, where's he at? 6 at the moment, but there goes the green flag, and there go the Euro rods. So, they'll settle down number 2 out there, Steve Webster. Nicely been there as another AMD tuning cars, the dad of Albert Webster, who was racing in the junior hot rods a little while ago. 133 Terry Emberson trying to make his way up to that lead crowd. But it is Ted Rowley and Aaron King, first and second at the moment. Oh well, down the outside comes 134 Dan Latham. At the inside is number 2 Dean Webster. There Dean, oh number 15 keeps cutting off the nose of number 2, and I'm pretty sure the next time a gap appears Dean's going to be in it, and there he goes, look at that. And oh, number 15 trying to come back, but not managing to do it. So Dean goes up into 4th spot there. He's got 133 round the outside. So we've got 1, 2, 3 cars battling for the lead, and then everything's happening behind. All the cars on the same straight. This is brilliant racing. Ted Rowley, the Aaron King, and then it's the 248 of Henry Stickley. So we're all looking for a win in this one. And everyone can see that Ted is the man they've got to catch and get past. A 133, CJ Emberson there doing a good job at the moment. Terry Emberson plugging away around the outside. He goes around the outside of 838. And he slots into that second position. So 2-lap board being made ready for this one. And Van El come, and they're all still scrapping for that lead. 24, Matthew Payne, Mark Payne, he's come down. Oh no, he goes off with a flat tyre. So Mark goes off onto the centre. He must have known that was going down. Meanwhile, load of machinery battling for the lead. We've only got 1 lap left to go. And Ted Rowley from Terry Emberson. Aaron King's got a car right across the track. Number 15, Wade Yellows. Everyone being made aware of that. And well done. A good bit of disciplined driving from the drivers over there on the far side. Left to go. And away we go with the green flag. And Ted Rowley, he's plugging away there, 133 Terry Emberson. He's trying a few tricks, but he's not managing to close that gap. Now, checkered flag being made ready for this time. And here they come. The drag race to the line is Ted Rowley from Terry Emberson, Aaron's team, and we'll have to wait for lap score on that one. But that was a good race. Well, away we go with the Super Stocks, 2-litre engines in these big boys, and if you was up there at the last meeting, we had some fireworks with a massive hits being put in the final. It was absolutely brilliant. But it looks like everyone's got their machines all sorted out now, and so 55 out there on track. Tim Hall, nice to see Tim over here tonight. He's leading them round at the moment with Wayne Dyer in number 50 in that second position, and then we've got treble 6 Sarah Rash doing a great job out there in the pink with the black wing on that car, luxury grooving sponsorship. And Sarah going in with a front bumper on number 50, Ray Holloway going in, and Sarah copping it off the 203 of Ray Holloway. But riding well, so they'll get off. 214 Aaron Smart up the inside of Wayne Dyer. Ray Holloway goes up in a second in 203. 248, Paul Allen having a good one over there on the far side, and as he makes his way through the field, picking up a few extra places there. Paul Allen in 248 there with the Outlaw machine, and 82 Steve Rickard, the only Durotech 16 volt powered super stocks out on track at the moment tonight, I mean, and he's doing a good job with that. Number 12 Vince Foley's pushing on, but look at Nick Smith, number 51 Superman Smith, already up in the 3rd place, so really he's our top superstar over here with the rolling thunder show. World Cup holder, British champion, and number 12 Vince Foley going in. Oh, wow, that was loud. God. Thank you. So 203 then, Ray Holloway being chased by 51 Superman Smith down the back straight. So Nick Smith having a good moment. He's trying to reel in the 203. 248, Paul Allen doing a good job this time out. Well done to him. 214 Aaron Smart, number 12 Vince Foley trying to make inroads. But look at this. Nick Smith, he's up behind 203. Ray Holloway thinks pulled the better on that one and allowed Nick through. Well, like I say, there was some great stuff going on up here the last meeting with these, and as a result of the damage, etc., we've lost a few cars, a few drivers, but they'll be back no doubt. So we look forward to seeing them back out racing. So the on-right's not making it out tonight. 2 laps to go. Nick Smith, your leader, with 203 Ray Holloway in 2nd. Then we go back to 248, Paul Allen in 3rd. And then Vince Foley in 4th with number 12. So they all spread themselves around the track. It's Nick Smith from the back of the grid to the front, and a good win for 51 with 203 Ray Holloway 2nd, 248 Paul Allen 3rd, Vince Foley 4th, Aaron Smart just about getting it. I think we'll have to wait for confirmation on that one. But while they slow car on the way, 285, and that's Nathan Cackle. 453. I'm not quite sure who's in that car. We'll try and get a name for that driver, 453. And 287, a retirement for Dan Amos. Oh, and we've got a problem over there on one of the cars. Number 18 going to be 6 as well, so Cole Graham in a bit of trouble. Look at 68. Oh, so it's Danny Clark then in 483. Danny Clark, and he pulls up onto the centre. Needs to get slightly off the track a bit more, I suggest, in Stockcar Racing, just in case. And 157. Matthew McMahon having a moment down here in front of us. But look at 184, what a drive from Chris Smith. And he goes up into third. Meanwhile, it's 68, leading the round at the moment. That's Rick Towers. So number 18, Carl Brad. Then we've got 184, Chris Smith. Behind Chris is 72, Trevor Drainer from Kent with number 13, Tracy Gilbert. Tracy being nudged out of the way. But who's this? And it's 218, Shane Sandy opening up a gap for himself there, and he goes through into that 5th position. Tracy losing a few spots over there on the far side. 84 back there, that's Steve Smith in that one, and 69 Dave Eastgate having a little tap on the side of 13. 157 Matthew McMahon bringing up the one of the rear spots along with 269 and number 6. So there's Craig McDonald with full part. So your leader, 68, making his way around the top bend, down the back straight, leading by a first stretch now. And number 6, Paul Clark goes round. Comes underneath us, so he'll go again with 218 Shade Sandy. He's got an M&D race engine in that one, or race prepared engine, although there are standard engines in these. Shade Sandy goes up into 3rd place. And he's got 36, Steve Austin giving him a little bit of a nudge around at the moment. Steve Austin, I don't know where Steve's normal car is, but he's not out there tonight. Hang on a minute, I think they've had a bit of a change around. Let me have a little look. So 46 Steve Austin is out in 157's car, and 157 is out in, and off goes number 13. Yeah, 157 and 36 with both swapped cars. So I don't know what that's all about. And look at this, we've got a nice train going on down the home straight into that top bend. There comes your leader with 3 laps to go. And 157 giving 218 a bit of a run at the moment. There's your leader, 68 for 184. No change between them two at all over the last few laps. 68, Rick Towers coming down the back straight, and around goes 96 Dave Meadsgate, and number 6 Paul Clark taking a avoiding action there, and can Dave get that car moved, because we've only got a lap to go, 1 lap left in this one, everyone's seen him, so they're all pretty much aware he's there, and the leader coming round the pit turn now with a checkered flag being made ready. And it's going to be red and checkered on that one, red and checkered, well done. So that was and 1300, 1450 modified engines in these. As you can see, very modified suspension setups as well. Trick suspension and trick everything underneath these cars. Very, very cleverly built. They go around the track like they're on rails, and they're very much designed for oval racing. So off they'll go. We'll give you some major numbers with one. Oh, and they come. 168. Oh, sorry, 156. Pat Kiley, 156. Pat Kiley over there. And just behind number 99. Pat Kiley, very much a known name, the Kiley name over here in stock rods. But 99 just behind us, Ash Brain with 121. Wes Porter going with him in that third position. Now 895, that's Mark Shirley in the yellow and orange machine. Nice looking car, that one. 212. Scott Tate. Scott in that 212 there, and then we come back to Pete Stoneham in 67 with his repaired Peugeot. I think it's a Peugeot, yeah. Oh, it's the Saxo, yeah, sorry. So that car was a bit bashed up here at the last meeting. There was a bit of a coming together over there on the far side, but he's managed to sort it out and get it back out tonight. Well done to him. Number 17, Michael Benstead, giving him a little bit of a rub in there as they've got to make their way away. And Michael switches to the outside. Whoa! So that car not quite handling as good as it did on the inside as it should be on the outside. And he totally lost out there. Lost 2 places with 103 John Seeks taking that position. Now Ash Brain, number 99. He's up behind 156. So looking for the lead. Two Scott Tate goes up in the fourth. Number 17 Michael Benstead, a retirement for him. And I do believe that car at all. 103 John Seeks pulls off as well. So 5 laps to go next time round. John pulls off in a cloud of dust. Fully grooming 33 in the D Series over for a bit of fun tonight. And Billy been racing for many years. But it's nice to see him over here this evening. Now we're just enjoying yourself, I'm pretty sure. So who else we got out on track who I haven't mentioned is, with a battle going on over there for the lead, it's, I just want to mention 39 Andy Island as he goes round, 135, and someone's going to get a black cross, but Tony Rolfe 135 I've mentioned in now, and it's Tony who gets the black cross. With 204 Georgie Biggs out on track, nice to see Georgie out there tonight, and 227 Jodie Hawkins, another of our lady drivers out there. But they'll make their way round. 122 Lee Edger there, not going as good as he normally does. Billy just letting them all come through. Meanwhile, the scrap for the lead with 1 lap to go as they come past this now. 168, still there at the moment, doing a good job. Sorry, 156. I keep saying 168, I don't know why. 156, Pat Kiley, and Pat's going to get the win. He'll be happy with this over Ash Brain second. And Wes Porter third, being chased across the line by Scott Tate. Mark Shirley, and then Pete Stoneham managing that position.
And young Poppy out there in the 599 machine then, putting on a very good show for her first time out in the first time out in the Minster Sprint, shall I say, this evening for her. So as we come round, 10 laps of the race for these. So 507, sorry, is your leader, is Jake. So then, so young Jake from the 507 machine from 66. Young Joshua from 758, from one of the very known families, which is the Wills round here at the row in front of the show. Then you have, well, I can't see that yellow car machine out there from here in race control, but here we go. So 66, 507, 758. Come racing past. Then you have 287. 221 and 599. So they're going to turn a fantastic show. These are only the white graders out in this one, so the rest of the graders for the Ninja Sprints will be out after these. So 66 is your leader from 507 from 758. They come to pick another lap off the lap 6 leads then. So 66 is still your leader, the all yellow machine then coming past us in commentary from 507 from 758. From 287 now continued on their way then. Then they come round to take another lap off the lap seat then. So 66 comes past us once more from 507 from 758. So these are 6 to 10 year olds then. You are interested in the film, do go down and have a look around the Ninja Sprints in the pits and have a quick look at them and speak to some of the parents, put in all the work and effort to get the carts out here on a Saturday evening. So it is 5 laps. Next time by for the Ninja Sprint for 66, the all yellow Ninja Sprint men coming round past commentary this time with 5 laps to go this time by. So it's 3 laps this time by then for 66 then as it comes past us. 758 is there as well from 507. Well, our leader goes round on the exit of the pit bend then. So our new leader will be, when they come round we'll find out who your new leader will be, which will be 758 will be your new leader, which is Ben Witherall. So as they've done the battle for the lead, 507 is now your leader, which is Jake there in the all orange machine, going round into turn 1 and 2 now. So he continues on his way with just 1 lap to go this time by, just 1 lap to go this time by. They come round and so the all orange machine, 507 is your leader then as it comes round past us. 1 lap to go now by our start marshal signals to them. So it's 1 lap plus this to go then. As they continue on their way. So 507 is still your leader from 758. So in the rest of the confirmation, I think as they come, as I get it from our lap scoring. So round they come in the checker flag being ready this time by. So 507 takes the race win from 758 then. Then I believe it's 66 as they come through. 287 and 599. So as they do continue, they will come round. So as you can see, these are the white graders. These are the least experienced of the formula. But so down goes the green flag then, and 327 will be your lead car as they get underway from the 268, 605, 58, 278, 610, 207, 239. So as I said just a minute ago, these are the graders of the Ninja Sprints here on the raceway. So around they come then for heat number 2. So 10 laps of the raceway. So 327 is your lead car from 268, from 605, 58, 278, 610, 207 and 239, and the rest continue on their way. They come round the raceway once more to pick the lap off the lap sheets. So as they do, they come round again. So 327 is your leader then. So in the 327 machine, I don't have no name for the 327 machine. So we can have this. So the 289 machine is there as well. From 58, so 58 is Alfred Witherall then. Most experience out of the Witherall brothers then in the Ninja Sprints. So 268 is there then, which is young Harry in second place from 58. From 605, which is young Charlie. So once again, these are the 6 to 10 year olds in our Ninja Sprints, but as you can see, they're more experienced, and If they finish within the 10-year-olds, they join in with the junior hot rods and so on. So we go round, it is 5 laps to go, next time by for the grades of the Ninja Sprintsman. So look on comes round through 58, Alpha Witherell battling for the lead now. They come round into turn 3 and 4, they continue on their way, and young Alfie knows his track on the back of his hand, so he now takes up the lead. It's 58. So he's your new leader then, so the all black machine with the monster sticker on the number plate there as they go round the raceway. So it's 58, 610, 327, 207, 268, 602, 3239. So like any formula here at the Rolling Thunder Show, these are on race receivers, and our race stewards are in contact with the drivers to warn them of anything that goes on around the raceway. So we are 3 laps to go, this time by. 610 is now your new leader, which is young Billy Stanford Dunn, so it's 610. We continue to lead the way from 58, from 207. Good battle ongoing on there between 207 and 58 as they come down with 2 laps plus this to go. So they come round to tick another lap off the lap sheet. So it's 610, 207 and 58 neck and neck from 239, from 327. And the rest come racing by them. So 610 is now still out there. So it's 1 lap plus this to complete for the Ninja Sprint. So 207 now takes up second place, so they come round to cross the start finish line. So it's 610 from 207, from 58, 239, 327, 268 and 605, and the rest come racing by. So 278 is there as well. So once more they pass us. So the checker flag now being made ready for 610, which is young Billy Stanford then as he comes past us. So 610 takes the race win from 207, 58, 239. 327, 268, 605, and our last number they come round past us this time.
Here we go, loads of noise. Oh, big just getting off, Paul Coast slightly wide as well, putting on a great drift there into the pit zone. And if you've never seen these before, you want to try and see them with the wings on, because they stick to the track like glue. But as you can see, very, very slippery out there, a lot of marbles for these machines. They do take a few laps to get the heat going in the tyres. So 350 cubic inch Chevrolet engines in the front of these. Driving the full-blown American gearbox. The only difference between these and the ones they race in America is that ours have to use roadside fuel, i.e. petrol, and ours have got self-starters on them, self-starters, whereas the ones in America are push start, they're not self-starting. I've got to say, young Sammy Milam, number 9, he's done excellent up here, and he's not having no problems now at all, making it look so simple around the track. So 3 laps to go this time round, 3 laps this time, oh 3 laps when they come round. Yeah, 3, yeah. Well done, Tommy. Young Tommy down there, he's been over here since 10 o'clock this morning. Young Tommy, our starter up here tonight. No, our lap score has just come back from Yorkshire. I think you're still in Yorkshire himself now. 2 laps to go. And Sammy Milam, wow, did you see that? That was a rapid drive down the home straight. As you can see, they definitely get quicker as the race progresses towards its conclusion, with loads of heat in the tyres. Here comes Sammy. really getting used to this now without that wing on top. And he's making it look so simple, isn't he? Well, I must say, Paul Harolando, for only his second ever time out in the street car, what a great job he's doing tonight. And he's taking it to the master of Salmon Island, picks up their second checkered flag, and I think that's his 5th win in 5 races over here.
The starters orders for 12 laps of the raceway for the junior hot rods then. So 12 laps of the raceway. And away we go then. So 27, the all-green machine takes up the lead then from number 2, Albert Webster. Then you got number 12. So as they come round, it's 27 from number 2, number 12, 754, which is young Alfie, number 16 out there then, which is young Aaron. And then you got number 11, which is Gracie Lou, which is her mum, is out in the street stock. So 26 and 11 are sisters, so they do continue. And they put them and they continue on their way then. So 27 is your leader then, from number 2, number 12, 754. Then you have 16, number 11, 714, which is Reese. Then you have number 59, which is Murray. 35, Stephen Chandler then, which is puts on a very fantastic show for us here. As you can see, it holds the gold roof, which is under the Rolling Thunder Show, the Junior Hot Rod World Cup. So when that meeting comes around later on in the year, he will be the man to watch for that one. So 27, number 2, number 12, 754, 16, number 11, 714, 59, 39 and 24. And the rest go racing on then. So 27 still your leader, the all-green machine, as they come round and stick another lap off lap lead. We now enter lap number 5 of the race then. So lap 5. And the rest come racing past behind him then. So our leader has gone, 27 has gone round on the exit, on the turn 2 then, and the rest come racing by. So it's number 2, number 12, 754, 16, number 11, 714, so number 2, Albert Webster. The red and black machine is now your new leader from number 12 from 754, and it is 5 laps to go. Next time by for number 2, Albert Webster. The rest come racing on. So young Albert joined the Junior Hot Rod from the Ninja Sprints, and the rest come racing round. So it is number 2 from number 12, 754, 16, number 11. So they're into the 5 lap signal given by our start marshal. So the rest come racing by them. So number 2 continues on his way from number 12. So number 12 is young Bradley Peters there then. So it's number 2, 12, 16, 754. One of our lovely young lady drivers, number 11, 714, 59, 35, 24. So 27's gone round once more in the same place as she was last time round. So she gets herself sorted and back underway. So number 2, Albert Webster, comes around once more. So it's number 2, there's 3 laps to go. So number 2 from number 12, 16, 754. The battle continues up there in front then. So number 2, Albert Webster, the red and black machine continues on his way. So it's 2 laps plus this to go as they come round the raceway. So Albert Webster continues on his way. Number 12, 16, 754, 11, 714, 59, 35 and 24. The rest continue on their way. So it's 1 lap plus this to go. You can throw a handkerchief over young Albert, then he'll certainly know his way to the checker flag, the amount of laps that are remaining. So with 1 lap being thrown back to the leader by our start master. So it's number 2, number 12, 16, 754, 11, 59, 35, 714 and 24, and the rest come racing by them. So they do continue to come round. So here they come, it's number 2. From number 12, 16, the checker flag being made ready this time by. So number 2, Albert Webster takes the race win from number 12, 16, and the rest is confirmation from our lap score as it comes. From 133, Marshall, and then 47, which we don't seem to have a moment number, 47 young Jason. So the green flag goes down, 15 laps of the raceway for the bumper-to-bumper Euro rods. So 8 to 8 then is your leader, young which is Aaron from 112, from 15, 731, 248, 69, number 2, 23, 515, 135. So obviously the 115 machine has had some problems in the first heat, and he stopped down here on the home straight in heat number 1, which very good to on the race, and director has some problems. And so we move on. 112 is your new leader from 83, 515 has gone round then. So by looks of it, he's very moving, so 112 and continue on their way. From 8 to 8, so by looks of it, we are getting ready then. They do continue. So look at them come flying through. So by looks of it, the 134 machine has received the black flag. So 112 continues on his way, he is your leader. The all grey machine, so that's black flag for the 134 machine. And we continue on our way. 112 is there, still your leader from 838, 731, 248. Number 2, 23, 15, 69. The Stockcar Racing pass round us here in commentary. So it's 112, 838, 731, 248, number 2, 23, 15, 56, 69, 133, 24, 515, number 11, 113. So someone doesn't sound too healthy, sounds like the mechanical there. I'll get my words out in a minute. The mechanical gremlins have got into there by the sound of it, it doesn't sound too healthy. By the sound of it, it's 515 machine. So the rest go racing on. So it's 112 still your leader, 838, 731, 248, 23, number 2 in the front, continue on their way. So the all-red machine in 838 is now your new leader, young Aaron out there in the all-red Nova, then he's your leader, and continue on his way. So as you can see, he's now back at the second, third, fourth and fifth, they're coming across the line, 731 takes up in second then. We continue on our way, if I look at it, we're over halfway. We continue on our way, 838, 248, number 2, 731, 56, 23, 133, they also want to add to the mix, they come round the raceway. So 838, 248, number 2, 56, 731. And that's the requirement for the 112 machine, and it is 5 laps, next time by, 5 laps, next time. So the rest come racing through, so it's 838, 248, 56, number 2, 731, 133, 234. And it's all in the mix there, they continue on their way. So look at them continue round the arena Essex Raceway, and continue on their way. Look at the big mix, they continue. 248 is now your new leader, Anthony Shipley continues on his way. So back there from number 2 to the 56 machine and continues on his way. So it's 88, 731. And it's all a battle here, they continue on their way in heat 2 of the Euro Road and the rest come racing past. So 248 still your leader from 56, number 2, 838, 731. So it's 3 laps to go. So 248, 56, number 2, 838, 731, 133, 34. The rest come racing by. So look at them come flying through. So the eyes are on the lead as the lead keeps changing lap after lap as they continue. 248 continues, it is 2 laps plus 6 to go. So it's 248, 56, number 2, 838, 731, 133, 24, 23, 15, 69, number 11. So 56 alongside the 248 machine, and it looks like it's all lead changes. 1 lap plus this to go. 56 is now your new leader. They come round the raceway, Roswell, 248 from number 2. Number 2 is up there and also. So they straight and they continue on their way. There's all to play for as laps begin to tick away. So by looking at the 56 machine, which is Mark Freeman straight in the back, takes a flag race, just low about to go down. So 56 Mark Freeman takes the race win from 248, number 2, 838, 133. 24 and the rest of the results later. So a lot of action in that race with a lot of talking points to come on. So the green flag goes down, clutch start for the Super Stocks. So we've got 56, so 50 out as well, which is when number 666 there, Lacey, our young lady driver, and then we've got 214 Aaron Mark, and 248 is Paul. So 53 continues on his way from 50, 666, 214, 248, 203, number 12, 51, 82. We're not going to really see the stops because days ago there was a lot of damage in the last meeting, but we continue on our way. So it's 53, 50, 666, 214, 203, 248, number 12, 51 and 82. So the rest of the racemen are around the race there, and all the Superstocks do continue. So they continue with 53, 50, 666, 2. Oh, 53's gone round down there then. So 50 is now your new leader then. So 50 is your new leader out there, which is Wayne in the 50 machine. From 248. Paul then from 214 Aaron. 51 was making his way through the field. Big slowly caught up on the right there of turn 2. And by the way, he's now stuck on the exit turn 2 of the card then. So by the way, he's not going to move anywhere from there. So we're going to go yellow flags around the raceway. Wave yellows around the raceway please. And we're going to go there. So 51, 214, 203, 666, 82 and 50 continue on their way. So over that couple of things picked up very rapidly. So they continue on their way then. So the Bumper to Bumper Farm Action Superstocks continue on their way. So 51 continued on their way then. From 203, from 82, our young lady driver Sarah there in 214. Then 50, we have 5 laps this time by. Just 5 laps this time by. Their way. 51, Nick Smith, our current Gold World Cup champ, our current British champ. You know, I think he's the champ in racing here at the RTS at the minute. So 203, 82, 666, 214 and 50. So it's 3 laps last today then Nick Smith. So we continue to a fantastic lead around into turn 3 and 4 we go. The relap board about to be signalled to him. So it's 3 laps to go for him. So he can throw a handkerchief over him and he's sure know the way to go from here. So he does continue on his way. It's 51, 203, 82, 666, 214, number 50. So 2 laps to go for 51. 203 goes past as well, 82. So it's 1 lap last to go for him. And the rest can racing by. So with 1 lap to go this time by. So here they come, Nick Smith comes around to take the 1 lap forward from 203 Ray Holloway. Then we've got 82 Steve Wilcard, 666 Sarah Lacey. Number 16 which is Wayne Dyer. And then you have 214 Aaron Smart. So check it out, being made ready and down goes the racing from 50 Nick Smith, 202 Ray Holloway, 82 which is Steve Wilcard, 666 Sarah Lacey. Number 50 and...
They're both Mark Freeman built cars, but quite good fun with Matthew McMahon out in the red Steve Austin car with a number hanging out on it. Matthew 157 and Steve Austin out in 157 but with 36 on the roof. And he's got his number crossed out. So they've swapped cars for the evening. But as we set off on our first lap or so of Heat 2 for the Stockcar 1400cc of pretty much standard engines and gearboxes. You are allowed a little bit of pushing and shoving, and you're not allowed to take a car to the outside, but you can take a car to the inside. So very limited rules. And number 18, Cole Gretton making as many moves as he can to get as far away from the chasing pack. And as Cole comes round the pit turn underneath the Raceway Tavern, we've got number 68, the winner of Heat 1 in second already. So Rick Colo's here, chasing at the moment. Now, 184, Chris Smith goes up into third. He got second in Heat 1. So, it's all gone wrong down here at the end, and everyone braking there with the yellow flag being put out. Now, I think that is Trevor Grainer, I believe, up there, number 72. And Trevor gets going again. I'm trying to see the number on the other car. 285, I believe. 285, Nathan Capel up there. So, looks like no penalties being awarded there. 285 just about escaping the oncoming traffic. Well done, mate. So back to the race. Now, 68. Rick Towers going into the lead as they come underneath the commentary position with number 18, Carl Breton, going back in the second now. And it's got one up there on the top end with number 13, Tracy Gilbert, one of our lady drivers out on track, and 157, Matthew McMahon. They both get going again. So the street stops, enjoying themselves, enjoying their out in 218, and that's Shane Sandy, he's having a good run. But your leader, coming underneath the raceway cover, approaching the commentary position, as number 13, Tracy Gilbert, goes broadside right across the centre of the track. She gets going again, and there's some noises coming out of 427 over there on the far side, as he pulls off onto the centre. And Corey McDonald as well in a little bit of trouble, 269. The yellow machine up against the fence over there, coming round the pit turn. So can Chloe get going again? What, 5 laps to go, next time round. 5 laps to go, with number 68 being chased by 184, Chris Smith. So Chris Smith in the Vauxhall Tigra. So like I said earlier, 1400cc, pretty much of standard engines, gearboxes, very much limited mods allowed on the suspension. You are allowed that 25mm negative camber on the inside front wheel of the car. So you can see Rick Tollers coming down the back straight with 184, Chris Smith chasing second. And then we go back to number 18. Number 13 and 72, Tracy Gilbert, Trevor Grayer back markers along with 269, Chloe McDonald. But that race coming down the back straight now, past the pit gate. Now 218, Shane Sandy looking for third place around the pit turn. But look at this. 157, he had that problem earlier. I don't know whether he's come back into that position yet or not. We'll have to wait for that one. We've got, number 18. Shane Sandy getting in trouble as I spoke over there on the far side. With 36, Steve Austin coming down, giving him a little bit of a nudge out of the way. So Steve Austin coming underneath us, chasing the 218 of Shane Sandy. Meanwhile, at the front, as they come around the pit turn, underneath the raceway cover, the checker flags being made ready. We've got a drag race to the line, and it's 184. Chris Smith gets the win, just by a whisker over the 68 of Rick Tollers. So a reverse for them two from race 1. 156, Pat Kiley got the win in heat 1 with 99 Ash Brain chasing him around the track, and 121 Wes Porter coming on in third. So on 103, an early retirement for John Seeks. He done well in heat 1 with John, and a good finish, good strong finish, but retirement now. And I've got a feeling he pulled up in heat 1 actually, I'm mistaken there. He did, he had a problem in heat 1 as well. But away we go. So, who's going to catch Ash Brain, number 99? He got a second in heat 1, and he starts ahead of 156 Pat Kiley in this one. Pat has to start the back of his grade after his win, so that makes it slightly harder. So Wes Porter 121 in third at the moment, but we've got Scott Tate in 212. He got fourth in heat 1, so he's going to be hard to catch. Pete Stoneham in 67, he's out there enjoying himself with his cobbled together machine, and I'm pretty sure that's got a Peugeot front on it with a Saxo back. I've got half an idea. So that car was rebuilt after an accident. Meanwhile, over there on the far side, 212 Scott Tate goes underneath 99 Ash Brain, takes up the lead. Well done to Scott. So he comes underneath us in the M&D Race Engine sponsored car. That's Tony Perfect power machine, absolutely beautiful little engines. If you get an opportunity to have a look at one, go and have a look, because they're highly modified little bits of kit, and they really do the job around the track. As you can hear, well balanced cars. So 156 Pat Kiley, he's trying to plug away there, but he's got Pete Stoneham just ahead of him, and he's still got some work to do. Very evenly matched these machines, as you see. 895 Mark Shirley back there as well, not making no inroads. 227 Jody Hawkins, normally pushing towards the front, but some of the front running drivers are a lot quicker tonight than they have been. 212 Scott Tate, really going well in this one. 99 Ash Gray chasing in that second one. 121 West Porter in third. Now 39, that's Andy Ireland. He's come up there. So Andy up into fifth now. 156 Pat Kiley, the winner of Heat 1, goes back into sixth. And we've got Mark Shirley, Jody Hawkins just behind him, 227. Michael Benstead in number 17, the rebuilt Nova. Had a bit of a ding dong up there at the last meeting. He was involved in that fracas. 122 Lee Edger, not making no show at all tonight at the moment. Normally up there at the front with 204 Georgie Biggs, English champion. A 135 Tony Roll bringing up the rear. So every driver out on track, pretty much thoroughbreds to this form of motorsport. They've all been racing these cars for many years. Quite a lot of these been racing them for longer than they can probably remember. Down the back straight comes 212 Scott Tate. Now 99 Ash Gray, he's going with him there. Wes Porter been trying to reel him in, but he's losing touch a little bit. Now we've got a long way back for them, scrap for fourth place with Pete Stoneham in 67. And then we've got Pat Kiley in 156 on the outside. 227, Jody Hawkins getting over enthusiastic there. Little nudge on the rear end of 39, pushes him on. So the closing stages of the second heat of the Stockcar this evening, and Pete Stoneham just almost getting out of shape there. 39, Andy Ireland coming around the outside. But as the lead comes around with only one lap left to go, it's Scott Tate, Ash Gray, Wes Porter, first, second and third. So look at the battle for fourth. 67 Pete Stoneham, 227 Jody Hawkins now. She goes to the outside, nope, not quite managing it. She's got Michael Benstead there, the checker flag being made ready, and it's Scott Tate who gets the win, being chased across the line by Ash Gray. Wes Porter gets a good third, and it's a good fourth to Pete Stoneham. Then Jody Hawkins, Michael Benstead, Andy Ireland, Lee Edger are very much, literally inches between all of them of tonight's finals. And these are the Ninja Sprints on track, white grade, with their own final tonight, which is good. 6 to 10 year olds out there, and we've got a couple of those very, very inexperienced drivers out as well, with 599 Poppy Hendy out there, and Poppy's dad and granddad, both long-time oval racers, still very much involved in oval racing, and Poppy from a long line of racers. Young Harvey Hendy, he's been racing juniors recently, but nice to see Poppy out on her first meeting with the Rolling Thunder show here this evening, and she looks like she's finding her feet out there on track, that young lady. So 6 to 10 year olds, and some of them they do start at 6 years old, believe it or not. 221, that's Jay Jones, another of our new young guns, up and coming young driver. It don't take them long, it only takes them literally about a third of a season to half a season, and before you know it, they're flying round here, and the parents are having panic attacks up there. So as they come around underneath the gloom of the top bend up there, it is 66, Joshua Perfect leading the white grade Ninja Sprints round on this final, being hotly pursued by 758 Ben Witherell over there. And I remember when these two first started, and it's nice to see them really giving it some now. Both of these they've been doing very well late in their respective points graded order. They do well, they quite enjoy themselves. It's nice for them to have a good blast around the Arena Essex Raceway here with the Rolling Thunder show, without all the rest of the grades out there. Gives them a good opportunity to find their feet as well. 507 over there, Jake Ashby enjoying his outing tonight in this one. Here he comes, nice little orange machine, beautiful little car that. He comes underneath us there, the Ashby Recovery sponsored machine. There goes Jay Jones in 221. 287, Jaden Stewart, he's been doing well of late tonight. And there goes young Poppy Hendy in the beautiful 599 machine. So 66 then, Joshua Perfect opened up a nice little lead there. And as we were talking earlier, the Joshua's dad Tony is M&D Race Engines. They're just highly noted for their race build quality and really nice looking engines as well. I might be able to save up and get one day, you never know. I'll have a chat with Tony. But down the back straight comes number 66, Joshua Perfect, leading by a first stretch narrow over 758 Ben Witherall. So 3 laps to go this time round for 66, Josh Perfect. Second at the moment is 758 there, Ben Witherall in the M&M's machine as he comes round underneath us. So Ben from, again, a big racing family. There's Jake Ashby currently in third, so well spread out. But it does give them a good opportunity. This is as good as any track time they'll ever get. This is brilliant for them. Once they start progressing through the grades, they'll appreciate this bit of track time out there. So 66 having a little bit of a moment over there on the far side. They've only got 1 lap to go this time round. So Tommy and us are struggling at the moment to look into the sun. Now, 66, Josh Perfect coming round. He's only got 1 lap left. Oh, check a flag this time round, doesn't it? Check a flag as he comes up. Oh, I never said I was perfect, but Joshua is. There he goes. Brilliant drive by number 66. And he really put in some speed there. He really is progressing. Well done to him. So, let's have a little look. It was 507, 758. Ben Witherall got the win in heat 1 with 507. So, away we go then with, I've still got the results to give you for the white grey final tonight. But we go to the reds, blues and yellows out on track for their final. And let's have a little look. 268. That was Harry Fry, got the win in heat 1 with 610. Billy Sanford getting the win in heat 2. So, half a lap between the front of the field, pretty much. Not quite, no. No, not quite. It's all closed up a little bit now. So, these grades work quite well. 327, leading them round at the moment. 327. Oh, 268 with a slight problem there. Harry Freer not going as good as what he has done earlier on. But 327. Now 58. Alfie Witherall. He's in second at the moment, and Alfie having a little good look there, and he's still got a bit of work to do, but he's got 605 Charlie Soane behind him, and then we've got all the top guns coming down, closing in, and the only driver off the pace at the moment looks to be the 268 of Harry Freer. Hayden Reaney in 278, doing quite well. We've got 207 Anthony Weaver giving him a little bit of grief at the moment. Meanwhile, 58 Alfie Witherall goes for the lead. So as all these cars make their way around, back towards the commentary position, up towards the pits, 58 Alfie Witherall looking on the outside, 605 Charlie Soane's there. Then we've got 207 Anthony Weaver in fourth, but he's got 610. Billy Sanford, the winner of heat 2, up there as well. Look at how close they're all getting to each other. Ben Lewis in, sorry, Ben Lewis. Louis Smith in 239. Louis Smith, he's joined them as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars battling for the lead. 6 machines all having a scrap for that lead spot now. Can they make sure 58 don't get too far away? 207 going up into second. So 207 Anthony Weaver nipping into that second spot with a scrap going on behind him now. Billy Sanford 610 plugging away round the outside, but it's Lewis Smith on the inside. Lewis in 239, so he's sitting comfortably in third, but he's still got 610 Billy Sanford breathing down his neck at the moment. Look at this, 207 Anthony Weaver looking for a way past 58 Alfie Witherall. Very, very experienced young drivers out there, all 4 of them are very experienced, and I think it shows, doesn't it? Look at them come through, here they come, very much a non-contact formula. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything, but around they come, and they're chopping and changing places. 610 Billy Sanford goes up into third, and a little bit of a push there, and I don't know whether that was a mistake, looked like a mistake there. But 610 Billy Sanford takes up second with Anthony Weaver losing a spot. So 58 Alfie Witherall then, holding on to that lead. He's doing well, is Alfie. Holding just a good line around them bends, not enough room up the inside. So making anybody who wants to get past him, they've got to go the long way round. And it's easier said than done in these little ninja sprints. I think it's 160cc Honda Cadet engines in these, I believe. But it's 58 Alfie Witherall, Louis Weaver. Now, look at Louis. He's got back there again. Checker flag being made ready. Going to be a drag race to the line again. And it's 58 Alfie Witherall, Anthony Weaver, Billy Sanford and Louis Smith. All 4 come across the line easily. So track conditions are going to be slightly different for this final, with the track cooling off up there on the top bend. So where they're coming around now, the track will be slightly cooler up there, and they won't be able to get as much speed around there as they did do earlier. So Vince O'Connor in number 6, that's granddad of Sammy Ireland, is leading at the moment, and Paul Haralambo, number 1, the red car. So, number 9, Sammy Ireland, making it look so simple yet again, isn't he? It's just absolutely fearless in that blue machine of his. Really putting down some great speeds around the arena Essex. And have we got a timer? So we're going to put a timer on, Sammy, just have a little look. Just the difference between this outing and with a wing. I've got a feeling he's actually as quick without the wing as what he is with a wing. There's obviously less weight, but will give him a little bit more extra edge down the straights. Here we go. So we worked out these were averaging 63 mile an hour around here. The last meeting up here when I was up here. So just about 3/4 of a second slower without the wings on. That's quite interesting now. So they're knocking on 16 seconds as opposed to early 15s. So 16 second roundabout. So puts the speed down to about 59 to 60 mile an hour, something like that. The average speed that is down the track. Pretty good. And Sammy there, he slowed up the fraction. Obviously them tyres starting to go off. The track obviously cooling as well, cooling off. So check the flag being made ready, and it'll be a hat trick for young Sammy. That's his 6th win over here at the Arena Essex of 6 outings in that. With Vince O'Connor, and away we go with this race. So 15 laps of the Arena Essex Raceway for the Junior Hot Rod Final, with the winner in Heat 1 being number 16, that was Aaron Blake, and the winner of Heat 2 was number 2, Albert Webster. But at the moment it is number 27, and that's Lily Mae Burbridge leading the Junior Hot Rods around the track at the moment, 400 metres of Arena Essex Raceway, and then cars come down the back straight, 754. That's Mark Jenkins there, and that's little black machine, quite a nice little car actually. Number 12 been doing really well tonight, Bradley Peters, with number 2 Albert Webster, the winner of Heat 1, having a start for the back of that raid, and away to go with number 16 Albert Blake, the winner of Heat 1. So they start in the back for number 11. She's been doing well tonight, Gracie Lou Burbridge. Came third in Heat 1, and got a 5th in Heat 2. So up there at the front of the pack. Now, as we go back through the field, we go back to 59, Murray Austin, and then we've got 714, Reese Peters, from 35, Steve Chandler. That was a brand new built car that recently, and as you can see, a lovely little machine. Done well at it up here in the last meeting, not done quite as well tonight, but I think they're looking forward to their holiday, Steve and his dad. I think Mum's already gone away actually, if I'm not mistaken, off of Messenger. But we wish them a nice break, so I'm sure they need it. 24, Corbin Lord, one of our superstar drivers over here with us, British champion there, and he does a great job out on track. But not quite on song tonight, he's normally up at the front, chasing the leaders. Is it that the leaders and the front runners are getting quicker, or what? You do tend to find it as you go through the season. The front runners from the lower grades slowly get quicker and quicker. And as you can see, 754, I did say Marcus Alfie Jenkins in 754 as he comes round. Doing a good job there underneath us, using all the track. But number 12, Bradley Peters, he's plugging away there. And number 2, Albert Webster, he's already had a win tonight. He's looking on as well. So number 16, Aaron Blake, is currently in 4th, but he's up there with that lead pack. So they make their way around underneath the commentary position with 5 laps left to go. So in 5th position at the moment, we've got number 11, but 59, Murray Austin, having a look round the outside of Gracie Lou Burbridge for that 5th spot. Now Alfie Jenkins doing a good job, and he's taking a good line there. Whatever he's doing, he's keeping away from the pursuing pack behind him, and he's opened up a little bit of a gap now over 2nd place, number 12, Bradley Peters. But Bradley being harassed by number 2, Albert Webster, with number 16, Aaron Blake, looking on. So underneath us they come now. Look at this, 16 Aaron Blake having a look around the outside. They're starting to know you've only got a couple of laps left in this one. If you're going to make a move, now's the time to do it. Alfie Jenkins hasn't got no problems at the moment as he comes underneath the Raceway Tavern. He'll have only 1 lap left to go this time. Underneath us he goes. Now the scrap's on for 2nd with number 12 Bradley Peters holding on to that spot. Number 2 Albert Webster having a little look around. Number 16 Aaron Blake wondering what he can do. So again, 4 cars pulling away for the rest of the field, but it is Alfie Jenkins. He's done well tonight. He gets the win in tonight's final from Bradley Peters, Albert Webster, Aaron Blake, 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th, with number 11, Gracie Lou Burbridge getting a good 5th there. Well, I believe it. Third. And away we go. We'll just keep an eye on what goes on around the track. 69, Ted Rowley. He's been pretty much the quick driver tonight. Got a win in Heat 1. Got a win in Heat 1 and a few problems in Heat 2. But he's already set off, lost a bit of ground there. So a bit of the Murray Walkers on my part. Now, who's going to tip for this one, the Lakeside Cup winner? Let's have a little look around the track. Number 2, Dean Webster. 248, Anthony Stickley. Tip them 2. Also, 56, Mark Freeman. Keep your eye on him, because he's going to be out in this one. 133, Terry Emberson as well. He might make it up towards the front. But it looks like Dean Webster, number 2's going for it. Now, 112, Michael Hall having a little look. But at the front, it's Aaron Keys in 838 from 731. That's Bill Newell. And on the outside of Bill is 112. Michael Hall got a win up here at last meeting. Then we've got 248, Billy Stickley. He's been doing absolutely brilliant in his mystery racing machine. We've got 23, Dan Spinner there as well. The number 2, Albert Webster. Dean Webster. Sorry. Dean Webster in this number 2. It's his son, Albert, in the other number 2. But Adolf's out on track now again. Strictly on contact now. 134, Dan Latham, he's up there. So if they make their way down the back straight, 838, Aaron Keynes. 248, Anthony Stickley. He's got number 2, Dean Webster. Dean's having a little look around the outside. He don't want 838 to get too far away, I know that much. Dean looking for a move. I tell you what, he looks determined in this one. There's number 2, Dean Webster. And that goes Anthony Stickley. He takes the lead. Aaron Keynes goes wide. So they're almost 3 abreast going around there. Wow. Do not take your eyes off of this one for a second. 134, Dan Latham. Now TJ Emerson's up in that pack. Who else we got there? Mark Freeman, he's there in 56. I said keep an eye on him. Well, I think we've got the whole group of cars are, as you can see, all pretty much chasing the lead. As they make their way round, it's Anthony Stickley in the hot seat at the moment in 248. Driving a good race as well. 134, Dan Latham looking to overhaul him. Now, Mark Freeman goes up into 3rd place. 5 laps to go this time round. And the Lakeside Cup up for grabs on this one. Dan Latham have a look on 248. Those 2 have gone away with it. Now, 56, Mark Freeman. He's being harassed by 133, Terry Emberson. And these 2 had that great race earlier. So around they come, 4 laps this time round. Anthony Stickley. He's leading. So, 2 cars then, with a little bit of gap between themselves and the rest of the pack. Well, no, not now. Mark Freeman's closed up. So Mark Freeman's back up there. Everyone's on the same lap still. But we've got a 4-car chase for that lead position. Down the back straight they go. Dan Latham on the inside of Anthony Stickley. TJ Emberson doing a bit of bump drafting there. They've only got 2 laps this time round. Now Mark Freeman needs to pull his finger out a little bit if he wants anything out of this. So Mark Freeman going up the inside of 248, Anthony Stickley for that 3rd spot. Gets his nose up there, so it's Dan Latham, Terry Emberson, Mark Freeman, Anthony Stickley, the Dan Spinner coming back. Dan Spinner in 23, Anthony Stickley back in 5th now. You could chuck a blanket over the top 7 anyway. So it's 134, Dan Latham coming down the back straight. Mark's done a good job on the flags on this one. The Lakeside Cup Eurorod final coming home being won by Dan Latham, the 2nd for Terry Emberson and the 3rd for Mark Freeman. Well done, that was a brilliant race. We never had a single problem in that at all, did we? That was excellent, and we never had a single car pull off either. Well done to all the drivers in that, everyone finishing on the same lap. That was brilliant. like a greenhouse at the moment up here in the commentary box, but can't quite see the top bend at all with the sun. Struggling a little bit. So, it is 53. Tim Hall, nice to see Tim over here tonight. He's Tim's granddad was a stock car driver back in the day. Just behind him we've got number 50, Wayne Dyer. Nice to see Wayne out there with Aaron Smart in 214 in third at the moment. Then we've got treble 6, Sarah Rash doing a great job out there in the luxury grooving sponsored machine. And he's back by 35, Ryan Cunningham. This is his first time out. So it's his first time out tonight. I don't know if he's had some problems with that car, but nice to see him out anyway. Ryan goes up to third. Ray Holloway 203, looking for that fourth spot underneath the treble 6 of Sarah Rash. And 51 Nick Smith helping him into position now with a little nudge on the rear end. Nick Smith goes straight up in the fourth. So 51 Nick Smith, he's got a winning heat 1 and heat 2. And a bit of tyre screeching in there. 248 Paul Allen in the Outlaw Hot Rod built car. That's a Matt Wells built machine, that one. Only a few years old, but quite a nice looking car. Nice and tight with number 12, Vince Foley. And then we've got 82, Steve Rickard, the only 16 valve powered Superstocks out on track. And Tim Hall, 53, bringing up the rear. Right, it's Wayne Dyer from Nick Smith, Superman Smith in 51, the winner, heat 1 and heat 2. Van Elgo and Ryan Cunningham, he's closing in as well. He's doing quite well in 5:35. First time out in this final tonight. Oh, 248 Paul Allen going in on number 12, Vince Foley, but Tanar Val there. Vince riding that quite well. So, at the front is number 50, Wayne Dyer. Oh no, 51, Nick Smith. But number 50, Wayne Dyer. But Ryan Cunningham closing in on Wayne now. 5:35, trying to get a little tap on the rear end of number 50. Getting painful now with the sun. So 5 laps to go next time round. 5 laps to go. Oh, number 12, Vince Foley pulls off with a problem. So I'm not quite sure what's wrong with the beautiful Pinto powered car of Vince. He did have that problem over there earlier on the curb. So I might have a slightly upset car there. Meanwhile, 51 Nick Smith, he's going to make a hat trick of this tonight, hasn't he? He's already leading the third race of the evening, the final, with 3 laps left to go. And Ryan Cunningham pulls off in 5:35. And having a bit of a problem over there with his brakes, but managing to stop it just in time, up against the safety barrier over here, the tyre wall. As the cars come round, we've only got 1 lap left on this one, and there's only one man to watch, and there's 51 Nick Smith at the moment. He makes it look so simple, doesn't he? Down he goes, down the back straight, half a lap left for Nick. Superman Smith coming round underneath the setting sun, up here at the Arena Essex with a rolling thunder show, and a good win to Nick as he powers down for that last half a lap or so. He'll be chuffed with that. Stock final tonight we've had some fun with these, got a good build of machinery, and this should be good. So, 68, Rick Tolhurst seems to be the man along with 184 Chris Smith. So 68 and 184, they're the two to keep your eye on. They both got to win a piece. And as I'm saying that, 68's not even out on the track, is he? Nope, not even made it out. So I don't know what's the matter with Rick's car. Oh! Tracy getting a little bit of trouble up there, number 13. So Tracy gets going again. Well done, mate. So it's number 18 then, Cole Breton running with this one at the moment. 287 coming under the attentions of somebody up there. Looks like he's got a problem, and Dan Amos. So Dan retires to the centre. So it is number 18 coming down the back straight with 184, Chris Smith. He's the man going to be chasing the lead, but he's got to get away. And look at Trevor Drainer, he's going well in this one. He's 72 with, he's managed to get his lights on, and you can see him now. His roof pin, his illuminated roof pin. Brilliant. So, at the front, Cole Breton for Chris Smith, and then it's Shane Sandy. And then we've got Trevor Drainer, but Steve Austin, he's coming down for a bit of a play. Number 6, Paul Clark, up there in 5th at the moment, with 84, Steve Smith in 6th. Then we've got Dave Meadstone in 96. With 285, Nathan Capel, and 453. And no name for that driver still. That's it, that. So we're coming up now. Sandy going in on number 18 over there, Cole Breton, 218 using the front bumper, but he's also being pumped out the way by 36 Steve Austin. Steve's not letting him off the hook. And Steve barges his right the inside to take that third position. Now second quite a good space. So it's 184 Chris Smith. And well, can't see anybody managing to get anywhere near him because he's driving an absolutely faultless race here at the moment. That car was extensively rebuilt before the last meeting after quite a nasty crash he had over here. But he's done a really good job on it, and as you can see, the car seems to be going better than ever now. So Chris Smith coming round. Coming up underneath us, the Apollo Autos sponsored machines, a couple of them sponsored by Apollo. So he's so far out in front, nobody, with 3 laps to go, nobody's going to get near him at the moment. So there's a bit of a start going on the last second between 36 Steve Austin, he's going to be old for this rod, and he's got 218 Shane Sandy behind him. Shane Sandy just looking on there. Back marker is number 13, Tracy Gilbert. So 72 Trevor Drainer having a little nudge at the rear end of 18 Cole Breton's car. Cole moving to one side. 1 lap left for 184 Chris Smith. Now I can't see anything changing at the moment unless someone makes a bad mistake. Oh, 96, Kate Meadsday, he's trying to make a place up with the last lap to go. Now, he's your winner, 184 Chris Smith for the win. And it's going to be 36, Steve Austin second, 218 Shane Sandy third, and Trevor Drainer gets fourth. Well done with Dave Meadsday, Cole Breton, Steve Smith, and the rest of the Cole. But well done to the street stock, we'll be back up here again. Don't forget we're up here on the second and last Saturday of that on track. Very, very highly modified setups in these. I tell you, corner weighted, everything. They're brilliant. Run on rails most of the time. So 1-2-1 then, West Porter and 99 Ashbrain go for it very early doors in this one. 895 Mark Shirley, he's not letting too many drivers get far away. Look, he's hanging on to them for what it's worth at the moment. Now Pat Kiley on the outside, keep your eye on him, he got a win earlier on tonight. But it is 1-2-1 West Porter from 99 Ashbrain, 895 Mark Shirley, and then it's 67 Pete Stoner, 2-1-2 Scott Tate, he got the win in heat 2. 39 Andy Ireland with 156 Pat Kiley, and then number 17 Michael Benstead. 227 Jody Hawkins for 122 Lee Edger, 135 Tony Rolfe, and 204 Georgie Biggs. Georgie bringing up the rear at the moment, the English champion there, and Ashbrain doing a little bit of bump drafting on the rear end of 121. West Porter just to get him away from 895 Mark Shirley there. Down the back straight they come, with West Porter being hotly pursued by 99 Ashbrain. These two have been at it all night tonight, and it looks like it's going to be no different in the Stockcar final. Well, Mark Shirley's doing a great job in this one. So he's been, Mark's been hanging around. He's got 5th in heat 1. But he is chasing hard now and doing a great job out there. Those 3 cars pulling away for the rest of the field. Andy Ireland in 39 having a look round the outside of 67 Pete Stoner. Ashbrain having another look round the outside. This is hard, isn't it? It's really hard. Down the back straight, them 2 go. They're on their own now, look. 1-2-1 West Porter and 99 Ashbrain, first and second, having a scrap for that lead. Mark Shirley losing touch just a fraction of them 2. Meanwhile, Andy Ireland has a look round Pete Stoner for that 4th spot. Pat Kiley, 156 closing in. Ashbrain having another look round the outside of West Porter's dump sport machine now, and not quite managing to make anything out of that. There's a lot going on behind them. There's a hell of a lot happening with Pete Stoneham and Andy Ireland now on the outside. That's the scrap for 4th, but the first place battle still going on. Now 156 Pat Kiley in the Sykes Pumps sponsored stopwork there, having a little look. Now he's up the inside of Andy Ireland, so he's looking for a 4th spot. But they're all battling the way. Scott Tate's there as well in 2-1-2. So it will be 5 laps to go in racing tonight. That's all we've got left. Stop-rod final on track, and looks like a 2-man scrap for the lead at the moment. But there's a big battle going on for 4th. And oh, Michael Benstead being tagged, and not again. Oh, that happened last meeting. Wow. So poor Michael getting a tag there. I didn't quite see. So someone's going to be awarded a black cross, I believe, and let's have a look. 227 now, being shown the black cross, so Jody Hawkins under that one. Meanwhile, back to the front. And it's 1-2-1 West Porter, and 99 Ashbrain not letting up for a second, these 2. But there's a good scrap still going on. Now, I've got to say, Pat Kiley in 156, we've totally forgot about 895 for Mark Shirley. He's just sitting there in 3rd, having a good drive around the track, enjoying himself. He's said, I'm quite happy here at the moment. He's in a trophy position, he hasn't got to work too hard, and he's just enjoying it. Meanwhile, ahead of him, there's a lot happening. There's them 2 having a good scrap for this lead. But we've only got 1 lap left to go. And if Ashbrain's going to make a move, he's got to do it now. Now, can Pat Kiley do a better than a 5th in this? Pete Stoneham been very hard to get past from every point of view, whichever way you look at it. But around come the battle for the lead with Wes Porter pretty much in control, and he gets the win. Ashbrame second and Mark Shirley third. They're your first three for the trophies. Long way back to fourth, Pete Stoneham, Pat Kiley, Scott Tate, Andy Ireland as they come across the line.